my wife Karen, she's having a problem with preparation for Shabbat,
Like preparation, like what? Cooking for the meal or what?
trying to get everything done that needs to be done. Like, she's just trying to get to where she can get all
there's
that.
no set way. There's no proper way to set. I mean, Shabbat is what you make it. Even lighting Shabbat candles, that is more of a custom. It's not an actual halacha. There's a halacha to have light on Shabbat. There's no bracha for it. I mean, there's no bracha in the Talmud to light candles for Shabbat. There's a bracha nowadays. It's a custom. As long as you have light in your house, you're fulfilling the requirement. But besides that, I encourage everyone to start having Shabbat meals in your house and start inviting friends over. Put it on Craigslist, put it on Facebook. And that's probably a great way to start a synagogue. I think the bulk of the Torah that people learn throughout the week are at Shabbat tables. That's where they meet people.
But lighting Shabbos candles is a really nice thing to do. I know as a woman, I really enjoy it.
Yeah, no, it's a nice thing for sure.
It's really fun.
I'm like an investigative reporter. I'm just telling you what's the law, what's an actual law, and what's not. Kabbalists run with it and saying, the reason that there's two candles is Shemor v'Zachor, the woman's chet from the Chet HaDatz, and this is why she has to do it. They've created a lot of things on it, but I'm just saying that there's no bracha to light candles because the mitzvah is to have light on the Sabbath, but then they formalized it and they created Sabbath candles, and it's not more of a mitzvah for a woman to light it. Technically, a man could also light candles, but the purpose was to use that light for the Sabbath. But it's a nice practice, right? I mean,
Asher Jews have a custom that if you do miss a Shabbos, you have to add an extra candle.
For every member of the family, they add a candle.
Well, the minimum is.
I've heard about that. That if you miss a Shabbos, you have to add a candle. I heard that.
Where does that come from? Do you know where that actually stems from?
It's not Mishneh. It's a nice little thing. It's a nice thing. The practice nowadays is that one should light either where they sleep or where they eat. In Israel, when people are going to eat in someone else's house, like they'll get there a little early and they'll ask if they can light for them. Now, men nowadays don't light, which should show you how much not of an actual halacha it is. Why are they insisting that yeshiva guys have to light? So the practice is that the Rebbetzin, the Rosh Yeshiva's wife, will keep all the Bachrim in mind and light in their behalf.
Like lighting is a big deal in Chabad. It's a really, and I love lighting.
Well, that was the first mitzvah campaign of the Rebbe when he became the Lubavitcher Rebbe. The first one he did in the 50s was the Shabbos candle lighting campaign.
Oh, lighting candles is amazing. It's such an amazing experience. It's such a special time to light those candles and like pray and daven. And you give like tzedakah. You're supposed to give charity before you light the candles. You have like your little tzedakah box like next to the channel candles, your little pushka, and you put the tzedakah inside and then you light. It's really special.
You know what's interesting? You know what's it? I just want to add in here, because everything's about equality and egalitarianism. They say, oh, women light the candles. What does the man? The man lights the Hadava candle. So if you, today being Saturday night, you lit the man's obligation to light candles as well. You were saying that men don't light candles. Whoa, the cat just jumped on top of me here. I just wanted to throw that in there real quick.
Sounds nice. Havdalah. That's right. You guys have until Tuesday to do Havdalah.
Someone told me that you're not even technically allowed to use. You're allowed to eat. You're not allowed to eat until you make Havdalah. So thank you, Rav, for spending the time with us, and appreciate it. And we had a great show tonight. I mean, I think maybe this was a success. Would you say? I think we did have different people. All right.